You know that people around you have more impact on your health than your ancestors and your genetics. Get this, the genetics control about 14 to 30, depending on different studies, of your health. From 13 to 30% of your health depends on your genetics, meaning from 76 to from 86 to 70% of your health actually is on you. But get this, between 17 to 70% of your health depends on other people's behaviors, what they do around you, and what you allow to get into your life. So let's get some numbers, and I was astonished when I started looking over these numbers, and I like to share it with you so you may wake up and decide for yourself if you want to be with those people who are helping you to become healthier, or maybe you should eliminate the people from your life that are making you less healthy and actually helping you to develop more unhealthy habits. So I cannot memorize all of the statistics, so I'm going to look a little bit here, but this is amazing. So first of all, if people eat with a group of other people, they usually eat between 30 to 100% more food than they would eat by themselves. Imagine between 30 to 100, so double of what you would eat otherwise, you will eat when you're eating with other people. So before you go to lunch or dinner with your friends next time, eat something at home so you have no space to put it in, and you will just enjoy conversation rather than stuffing yourself. The second thing is the social norms on diet. It influences between 17 to 22% of what you will eat if you follow those social norms. Or you can be unique and say, I don't eat this stuff, or I don't eat that much. And this is a great example with my family. When I come to my parents, my mom gives me big plate, but my rule is take a small plate, make it full, eat it all, and you don't have to stuff yourself more. The bigger plate you have, the more you will eat food. And this is science behind this. So you can Google it and find out for yourself. The next one, co-workers. We all eat at work in our offices, and usually our co-workers influence our choices for food. And the statistics shows that about 65% of the food choices designed or followed by your coworkers. So what your coworkers eat, you tend to eat the same, and this is 65%. So good thing if you have coworkers who have our health conscious choices and who are not eating any kind of junk. But what if they are not so good? Guess what? 33% of those foods choices are not healthy foods, and you may very well go in a different direction way more than your genetic can control. Now, kids. We all have kids, love kids, want to have kids, and guess what? Your kids will be more active if they playing with other kids who are active, rather than if they playing by themselves, or if they sit alone with the kid who is just playing on his cell phone or a tablet. So again, make choices who you let your kids to spend time with, and then you will have either healthier child or less healthy child. I don't want to say sick kids. Now, another interesting statistics which actually surprised me, but not too much, because younger generation don't tend to follow advice of older generation. So here's the ignorance of medical advice by people between 18 to 34. About 45% of these people will ignore medical advice, professional medical advice, and will go with the advice of their friends or family, because they would believe that those people have more knowledge, even though it may necessarily be true. The other thing is social media. Can you imagine that lots of people will be going to social media to seek medical advice or advice on a healthy lifestyle rather than seek professionals like doctors, if you still believe in them, or fitness coaches, health coaches, and other people who may be able to give you professional advice on a higher level and more verified, rather than your friends saying, I heard it, I saw it. Go to people who know what they're talking about. Now, I mentioned in my story today that movies that you watch and books that you read also influence you. And this is another thing that I thought I will bring to your attention, because we are creatures of habit, and our habits are shaped by our ancestors, which is one part, people who brought us up, our parents, and our teachers and school and college and whatever other social settings we attend, and then the people around us. So movies playing a big part in our culture, and guess what? 37% of adolescents start smoking because they saw the smoking in the movies. So just because the child or teenagers saw the smoking in the movie, they think, oh, it's cool, it's probably safe because they showed it on the TV. And those people who smoke, in most of the time, at least in the older movies, they were usually a good character. So if they can smoke, why don't I smoke? And this starts very bad habits. The other thing is getting or trying alcohol for the first time. The viewing, drinking of or consumption of alcohol in the movies increases the chance of kids trying it by double. So it doubles the chances that they will go and start trying alcohol. And once they try, now go back to their peers, they drinking and you not drinking. Are you sick? Are you strange? Are you not respectful for us? So no, you have to drink as well. And this is what happens, that starts a cycle. Now the other thing is very interesting, that if kids, or actually adults, watch in the movie unhealthy consumption of food, unhealthy foods, their consumption of food following that movie will be 28% more of caloric intake rather than if they didn't see it, or they watch something that doesn't have any food or has a healthy food choices. So let's imagine for a second your genetics controls about 30% of your health. 30% is almost one third of your health is your genetics. Now 70% is you, your health, your lifestyle, your choices. And get this, from this 70%, about 70% is controlled by people around you. So if you have people around you who are healthy, who watch what they eat, who exercise, who take supplements, again, if you trust and believe in supplements like I do, it's an easy way to be healthier. If people around you do that, then you'll have chances to do that as well. But if these people around you do not do it, if people around you choose junk food, sitting rather than moving, watching unhealthy movies, smoking, drinking, and making you to do it, your chances to start doing it as well very high. Make those choices for yourself. Now you kids, you heard statistics about kids, and kids watching the movies with smoking or drinking will be probably more lenient towards doing the same thing. So watch what your kids are consuming in terms of the movies or books. Now have your kids to be active. Connect with other neighbors, with the friends, with the family who have active children rather than those who sit and play their video games all day long. Make sure your kids are getting exposed to the healthy lifestyle, healthy choices, and then you will have less problems in the long run, and you will eventually, if you want, will have healthy grandchildren, that's I think what everybody wants. Now, how you can do, or what can you do? You live in a community that doesn't have healthy habits, you have friends around you who don't really follow healthy diets or don't want to exercise. Guess what? Change it. If you want to have your life and go in a better direction, you are the only person who is in control. You cannot say, oh, I cannot change it. No, yes, you can. You make a decision, you stop watching junk movies, you stop eating junk food, you stop going to the places where this stuff is distributed and offered and promoted, and you start looking for other people. Our team is here in New York and in the US in general. We promote a healthy lifestyle. We're showing that healthy lifestyle is easy, sustainable, and affordable. You don't have to be healthy junkie to actually survive in this world and be healthy and live longer. All you have to do is know a couple things and exercise them regularly and teach your children to do the same. This is exactly what we do. This is what we promote, and we helping people to understand that they can do it no matter what their circumstances, no matter what their wallet is, what they can and cannot afford, because people don't know what they can afford. They're usually saying, oh, healthy lifestyle is expensive, but they never ask what it costs. And once I say that if you can afford a cup of coffee per day, you can afford our healthy lifestyle. If you can find an hour of a day to watch a soap opera or some other movie or series, you can find this time to read the book, do exercise, stretch your body, do some walking around the block, doing something healthy. So all of this story today is about this. We have a way that anybody can start to implement in their life to become healthier, to live longer, to have better quality of life, to have more energy, to look better, and to have healthier children and eventually grandchildren, meaning future generations. We are inviting you to our events. We do events online like this one every week. I'm here at 5:30, so feel free to join and listen and learn and hopefully share it with others. We also do offline events like this Saturday. We're going to be in Queens in Flushing Meadow Corona Park. If you are in New York City or in surrounding areas and you want to meet us in person, see what we do, who we are, how it works, and whether or not it will suit you, come and join us. It doesn't cost you anything. If you want to really be nice, bring some food with you that you can share with us, but otherwise come, meet us, learn about us, see what we do, and if it works for you, if you decide to take a chance, you will see how your life will be different, how you can change your health, your energy level, and then you will be able to influence your future generations. But also, and this is my mission, you also can change the lives of people around you, not only your family, not only your future generations, but your neighbors, your co-workers, your people who you just see on the street, and you see the person is stumbling because of the knee problem or something. You share with them what we do, and if they listen, then they can help those problems. People with allergies, with headaches, with lack of energy, who just constantly drinking the coffee because they cannot wake up and function otherwise. All of those things are easy fixable because our body is designed to fix itself, but you need to know how. And we do know how. I've been with this company for 7 years. This company been around for 27 years, so they know a little bit about health and wellness and how to make it work for you. So let me know if you have any questions. Follow me, join our online events, join our offline events, and become healthier with us.